This is really a case of first impression. And Dr. Greene's case, the judge made his ruling based upon an emergency motion that was filed by the father. We were given about 2 to 3 hours notice from when the motion was filed until the judge heard the matter. The court did not take any evidence from any medical providers or anybody that has any medical expertise as to whether or not what Mr. Greene was seeking was really an appropriate remedy, or whether it was in the best interest of their child to preclude Dr. Greene from exercising time sharing with their child while she was treating the patients.
Theresa, your ex-husband's attorney stated you would continue to have daily video chats with your daughter and would get to make up for that lost time after the state of emergency is lifted. That wasn't enough for you. That didn't settle well with you. That didn't set well with you at all.
Not at all. I mean, the FaceTiming with her is just not the same for her or for me. She was telling me on FaceTime the other day that like the cat was mad at me. Like I know she was already starting to feel it. And the time sharing being made up doesn't really work well with my work schedule. I have to give them a certain amount of shifts a month. And so I work when I don't have her. So, I might get the days, but I couldn't actually use them. I mean, she needs me now. It's a hard time for the kids that they're not going to school. Their routine has been completely disrupted. And I really think she needs her mother now and not in who knows how long, 3 months, 6 months when this is over.
Steve, you on behalf of Theresa appealed that judge's order. What happened?
So on April 13th, Monday morning, we filed an appeal with the 3rd District Court of Appeal. We asked for a couple of things, but most pressingly, we asked for them to stay the operation of Judge Shapiro's order, meaning that while the appellate court evaluated our appeal, Dr. Greene would still be able to exercise time sharing with their child in accordance to their parenting agreement. So the next day, April 14th, we received an order from the appellate court which granted our motion to stay so that Dr. Greene could continue seeing her daughter while the appellate court evaluated the merits of our appeal.
Theresa, you went 5 days without seeing your daughter after that court order. I cannot imagine being forced to go one night without seeing my son. I think anybody watching this, it's one thing if they're going to go stay with a grandparent or go to camp, but to be forced away from your child. What was that first night like for you? What was the second night like for you?
I mean, it was really heart-wrenching. I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep, and we just spent all the time fighting it, doing whatever we thought we could to make a difference that I could get her back as soon as I could. So my focus was really there, and it kept me busy, but just the possibility that I'd never get her back, was always in the back of my head. Not never, but until this ends, was always in the back of my mind, and it's really terrifying.